eBay.
My name is Brian, and this is my son.
Macmillan.
And we are the kings of
eBay.
We are the kings of eBay. I've been selling for over 20 years on eBay. Sold more things than I could ever imagine, probably well over 100,000 items. And one of the things that I've learned throughout the 20 years is that I buy a lot of very unique stuff that sometimes people just pass by or they won't buy themselves. I bought a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to show you in this video a bunch of the cool stuff that I have in my office.
Ta-da!
All right, Maximilian, show everybody the stuff. What do you want to show? This is a pen vending machine. When I bought it, I told people about it and they were like, what the hell is that? Now these things sell for between $350 and $500. This is a World War II vintage flare gun. The thing weighs 1,000,000 pounds, and I don't know if it would still fire, but I would never try to. It's just a cool piece. Something you probably won't see anywhere else. That is a neon starter sign. Here's an autographed photo of Rosie O'Donnell. Why do I own this, you say? Because I paid $5 and I think it's funny. This right here is a old parking meter that now has been converted to a lamp. So you take a dime, you put it in, and then you turn the dial. This is an old fear box. You can find this stuff in a lot of places. This is like from the 1940s when you'd ride a bus. You'd put the coins in. Giant beaker. The old Magna set. This is a dynamite box. I paid $10 for this. This is a gas pump. I don't know what it's worth. I don't know how much I'm gonna ever be able to get for a lot of these things. This is a vintage, this is electroshock, a Frankenstein model that is somebody put together probably about 60 years ago, and they did a really good job. Phrenology head. You can find these all over the place. Push button to walk sign. Most people would have been turned off by this. It's an Aaron Hernandez framed and signed jersey. I bought this right when he went to jail. Everybody was like, oh, I don't want anything Aaron Hernandez. Max, would you have wanted anything Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. He's smart. I got it for very little money because the guy was like, oh, I don't want this thing. Guess what? I bought it, and now it's worth somewhere between, say, $4,000 and $6,000. So if you happen to see any very cool and unique items, things that you've never seen before as you do this journey somewhere, if it catches your eye, it's probably going to catch someone else's eye as well. So I would highly recommend, if something's $5 or $10, buy it. Hey, you paid $5 or $10, someone's going to go, whoa, look at that thing. Where did you find that? And you can say whatever you want. You don't have to tell them you bought it at a thrift store, or you were given it, or somebody threw it away, or whatever. Make up whatever story you want. You know, the American Pickers guys say it all the time. The time to buy it is when you see it. So if you see something that you know you're never going to see again, maybe it costs a little bit more than you may feel comfortable with, sometimes you got to take that gamble. Because if you see it and you just fall in love with it, worst case, you hold on to it for a while. Do everything you can to keep your eyes open for stuff that you think is awesome. Because if that statue or that whatever that you see that's just so random, like a Johnson Fair box or a parking meter that's been turned into a lamp, it catches your eye. I was never looking for these things. I saw them, asked what they were, someone explained them to me, and I immediately said to myself, well, I'll probably never see another one for a long time, so this is something I'm gonna buy. Would you buy dental tools?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Medical tools always sell. You know, a lot of people grossed out by it. Who cares? I bought a ton of tattoo equipment. I've sold that. Used tattoo equipment, used clothes. A lot of people are just like, oh, you sell used clothes and you buy all this old used stuff, and oh, these things that you just bought, they're so dirty. If there was $100 on the ground and it was covered in dog shit, would you pick it up? Would you? I mean, some people would probably say no. But a good majority of the people in this world, if they saw a high denomination bill covered in dog crap on the ground, they would probably pick it up. If you see a pair of shoes that are worth $100 somewhere and someone wants $10 for it, what's the big deal? You buy it, you sell it. That's the business. Don't work in a regular office. Don't have a regular 9-to-5. Go and meet people that do cleanouts and estates and all this stuff all the time. Buy from hundreds of people monthly. That's the business. You network, you do what you gotta do so that you don't have to have a boss, so that you don't have to answer to anyone. I don't want that life, and I don't want that for anyone watching if you don't have to. So if you're making, $400 or $500 a week and that's what you're netting, it's time to make a change. I mean, you could probably go down to any estate sale, any place, and spend $50 and make $200 if you just look at what you're buying and you know how to negotiate. I'll have future videos on how to negotiate when you go to estate sales or you're doing stuff, because people will respect you if you negotiate. Whatever you want to learn in these videos, just tell me, post a comment, and I'm happy to just start shooting more videos. I really want to start shooting a lot more.
eBay!
Please subscribe. I'd appreciate it, and I hope to get more things in the future. And also make sure you subscribe to me on Instagram, because I'm trying to post some sort of reel or video or photo or something daily of scores and bolos of, be on the lookout for items. Yeah, so thank you very much, and Maximilian and I appreciate it.
Pics of eBay.